Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Nord, and what I have to show you guys today is something just absolutely amazing. We're going to actually solve a pretty awesome and secret and very complex and hidden Easter egg in GTA 5. And this is actually to do with the peyote plants. Because what if I told you guys there is actually a secret method to eat the peyote plants, which doesn't involve the Bigfoot versus the Beast. It doesn't involve the golden peyote plants or anything else like that. It doesn't involve anything you will know of already to do with the peyote plants. It's something totally new, which is so complex that no one has actually picked this up until just a few days ago, when I noticed one of you guys told me about an observation which you discovered when you were using a peyote plant. It was only an observation, and it was just kind of like a mention of, oh hey, I noticed this happened when I was eating a peyote plant. And I woke up this morning and I decided to look into it because it's a pretty interesting observation, and I realized that there's actually a very complex pattern, I guess you could say, into eating every single peyote plant in GTA 5. And this pattern is actually dependent on which character eats the plant. It sounds so strange, but let me just get into all the information that you guys need to know right now, because a few months ago I did an episode which basically showed you guys that every single character has their own son in GTA 5. And for a while we were trying to wonder why they have their own son. Let me demonstrate for you guys right now. If we take a look in the sky using Franklin, you will notice that if you take a look at the sun, it's a clock. You can see there's 12 spires coming out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if we take a look at Trevor and look in the sky, you will notice that his sun is actually a bit different. It is actually a compass. You can see north, east, south, west, and you can see it surrounded by that compass kind of circle. Michael's sun, if we look in the sky, is actually the same one as the eye you would see on Mount Chiliad. Now, for a while, we were thinking to ourselves, why on earth does everyone have their own different sun? Rockstar Games added this in deliberately, but no one knows the reason why. And this is where the observation came in, because it's an awesome observation. I then began to ponder about what this could mean, because let me demonstrate to you guys right now. If I go back over to Franklin, who I believe was left on Mount Chiliad, are you still over there? Yes, he's still over there. If we go to Mount Chiliad, and I just want to let you guys know, we are using this current game save, which is the big score. We're on that one right now, so everyone is unlocked. If we take a look in the sky once again, you will notice it's the clock. And then if we go over to the peyote plant on Mount Chiliad, let me show you guys what happens. Because what I believe is that Rockstar Games have added each sun in the game, yes, for some other Easter eggs which have not yet been discovered, but also as a way of identifying which character should be doing what, if that makes sense. So if I eat this peyote plant right now, oh my days, I'm looking forward to showing you guys this. It is actually amazing. We are a seagull, which you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, okay, a seagull, fair enough, you know, why not? I believe the 3 animals you can become are chickens, eagles, and seagulls. They're the only ones I've seen on Mount Chiliad. I could be wrong, but I believe it's always these kinds of animals. But if we take a look in the sky, you will notice that the sun will actually resemble Trevor's sun, which is the compass one, which means that possibly what I'm thinking is that each game save will give you guys the same animal in that peyote plant. So what Rockstar Games are trying to get us to do is a huge trial and error game where we basically write down exactly which sun we see with which animal, and then we go back to that peyote plant with that character and eat that plant with the character. So for example, this is Trevor's sun, which means we should have eaten this plant with Trevor. Or another complex pattern they could have added in is that it's telling us to do Trevor next. Whenever we go to a peyote plant, make sure to use Trevor next or something. So either way, there is some sort of complex pattern going on. What I'll show you guys right now is that if I actually load up the game again and do the same peyote plant, we will then become a seagull again, which means that Rockstar Games sort of added this in so it's specific per game save. Although it's totally random which animal you get, I honestly believe once you have a game save and you use that specific one every single time, you will keep getting the same animal with that peyote plant. That is what I'm thinking, and I guess we'll find out now. So I'm going to change the time over to midday. There we go. Oh wait, I'll do 1 hour extra, and we'll go over to teleport, landmarks, and where's Mount Chiliad? There it is. There's Mount Chiliad. Get off the bike, go over to the peyote plant, and will we become a seagull once again? There's Franklin's sun. Are we going to become a seagull? Please become a seagull. Come on, Franklin. You've got this, dude. You've got this, buddy. Yes, we're a seagull. So as you guys can see, once again, we are a seagull, which means that what I'm thinking is that as long as we use this one save, we should then go around every single peyote plant, make a note of which sun we see, and then use that specific character on that peyote plant, if that makes sense. So if we take a look in the sky, you will notice that, again, it's Trevor's sun, which means that Trevor needs to become the seagull. So I'm not too sure how long this will take. I don't even know if if this is possible, but just by theory and what I've just worked out here, it looks as though Rockstar Games may have added this complex pattern in, which may unlock some crazy Easter eggs. So I'm not too sure what to expect at the end of this. I'm not even sure if this is possible, but what I'm thinking is that we'll be able to unlock some crazy beast or something like that, like maybe just a huge monster where we can go around Los Santos being absolutely crazy with it. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen. I'm not even sure if this is possible, but either way, it looks very, very interesting nonetheless, and I had to give this a go. So I'm going to write this down as Seagull. So, oh my days, I need to get some paper. I think I should actually print out the map. Okay, I've got the entire thing printed. So I've now got the map of every single peyote plant, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to write down on each one which character to use. So this one was definitely Trevor, so I'm going to put T next to this one. And now I'm going to go over to the next one. And for some reason, because I'm using mods, it doesn't really put me back into my character afterwards. So I think it's because I'm invincible. And then when you end up getting taken out in the peyote plant, it doesn't really take you out at 100%. I think that's the reason why. So I might change that actually. There we go. I got it. Here we go, guys. There's the peyote plant. This is the next location. What sun do we see? Let's see, Franklin. Let's do this, dude. What sun will this be? Trevor, Michael, or Franklin? All right, so now... Are we an eagle? What sun do we have? There we go. We have Trevor's sun again. So I'm going to change this over to Trevor. Dude, this is awesome. This is actually awesome. All right. Yep, Franklin, you keep flying around like you're a bird, buddy. So the third one down. Which sun do we see? Michael, Trevor, or Franklin? I'm going to try and use mods just to see if I can see the sun. Yes, okay, it's Michael's sun. You can see that on top of the screen. That one is Michael. So we have Trevor, Trevor, Michael. And now we're going to go over to the far north San Andreas. I believe I know where this one is. There it is. It's right there. There we go. Michael, Trevor, or Franklin. So far, it's just been Trevor and Michael. What do we see? It's so difficult to look up with these animals. Yeah, okay, we have Trevor's sun right here. So this one is... far San Andreas, Trevor. And then we're going to go into the sea this time. I'm not too sure how this will work. I think I can just use my mods to pop my head out of the water or something. There it is. There it is. There's the peyote plant. It's just down there. I really don't like the ones in the water because they're so difficult to find. But there's the next peyote plant. And I'm hoping I can work out a way to look at the sun with the one in the water. I'm hoping I can, guys. Kind of see the sun over there, but we can't see exactly what sun that is. And I believe that might be Trevor's sun just by looking at that, but I think what I'll do is use my mods to peek my head out of the water. Yeah, that was definitely Trevor's sun, so I'm going to mark that down. All right, this one is Franklin. This one's Franklin. We're in the city now. Oh my days, dude, this is gonna be awesome. All right, so I'm going to leave this peyote plant, go over to some more. I think there was a peyote plant around here though. Let me take a look at my map. Yeah, it was in here. It definitely was. If we take a look at that, yeah, it was definitely in here. Oh, there it is. I can see it. It's right there. All right, let's eat this one. Which sun do we see? I am getting so far through this though, guys. We just have the Los Santos ones to do, and then I've got a whole map of this, and I hope this map does work. All right, we're a dog. What do we see? Let's take a look. I need to use my mods to look in the sky, and that's definitely Franklin. That one is definitely Franklin. So let's just add that one on as well. All right, which sun do we see? So far, I've seen 2 Franklin suns in a row, so... maybe we could see Franklin in a certain area. Maybe they want him to eat the peyote plants in this one area. We're another dog. We're a pug. Yes. All right, let's take a look in the sky. Once again, it's Franklin's sun. So maybe Franklin needs to come to this one area. That is strange. Eat this peyote plant. Don't be another Franklin one. For some reason, Franklin is all over the city. It has just been Franklin since I switched over to Michael, though. So maybe we could discover something else. But it has literally just been Franklin every single time. So let's look in the sky again. What do we see? Oh, hang on. This one looks like a Trevor sun. It looks like a Trevor sun from what I can see. That looks like, yeah, that's definitely Trevor. You can see the compass ring around it. That's definitely Trevor, guys. So I'm going to put this one down as T. For a moment, I thought it was just going to be Franklin exclusive or something like that, but clearly not. So we're going to go over to the next location. I think I'll skip the next few, and I'll catch you guys when I get to the end of this. The final one. I've spent such a long time going through this. I have had to reboot the game as well many times because it did end up breaking on me. Mainly from the sea ones, the ones in the ocean. So that's why I won't say 27 out of 27, but it seems like everything has been in good order. Now, where's this last peyote plant? I thought it was behind the net, or was it in the net? Oh no, it was over there. That's the peyote plant. All right, let's eat the last peyote plant. Which sun do we see, Michael? Which one is it, dude? What sun is that? Is that Trevor's sun? No, that's a Franklin sun. Once again, you can see the beams of light coming from... each side of the sun. So that one is a Franklin one. So there we go. I've now got the entire map sorted. And we do actually have a pattern now. Like, we have an entire pattern. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reload the game on the same game save. Every single peyote plant I've collected in the ocean has been a Trevor sun. So it looks like you might have to go for the peyote plants in the ocean as Trevor. It also feels like the location where you take out one of the characters, so Michael and Trevor, Michael, his character is on that peyote plant, and Trevor, his character is on that one as well. Yeah, it's time to give this a go again and see if I am correct, because by theory, I believe we are. I really hope we are, because I've been working for so long on this video. I've actually been recording for an hour and a half right now, just going through all of these peyote plants, so I really hope that I am correct, guys. So let's go over to Mount Chiliad. I'm going to go over to Trevor, actually, because in order for this to work, we have to use that protagonist. And as long as we get a Trevor son, that's all I'm working for right now. So, Trevor, dude. Come on, buddy. Will this work? The moment of truth, guys. And honestly, if every single one of you guys right now could just drop a like on this video, that would mean the world to me. I have spent such a long time doing this, and if this doesn't work out, I want to make sure that at least we have looked into this. So, I'm hoping this works out. I think it will. But if you guys could be kind enough to drop a like on this video, that would mean the world to me. Something is definitely here with the peyote plants. There is definitely a secret Easter egg regarding the peyote plants. It's just a matter of what this is. And were we correct? Were we correct? Come on, Trevor. Eat this peyote plant. It was definitely a Trevor son, right? Yeah, it was definitely a Trevor son. So by theory, we're going to get a Trevor son. And we've tested this before with Franklin, and we got Trevor sons 2 times in a row with a seagull. What are we? We are an eagle, so we're not the same birds, but the interesting thing is, do we have a Trevor son? Come on, dude. Do we have a Trevor son? No, it's a Franklin son. No, come on. I don't want to go through all of this when the first one didn't even work for us. It's not over yet, guys. It's not over yet, because I did think that if this didn't work, there might be another pattern to this. And this is to eat every single peyote plant one before the sun we see. So, for example, we could eat this peyote plant as any way we want to. We could start off on any peyote plant. So, let's say we started off on the Mount Chiliad one, and we saw the Franklin sun. This means that we then go over to the next peyote plant as Franklin, and then whatever sun we see there, we go over to the next one as that character, for example. That's another pattern I was thinking. So let's say, for example, you know, we got the Franklin son. So I'm going to change back into the Trevor, and we're going to become Franklin again, which means we can then eat another peyote plant wherever we want to. I'm not too sure if there is an order. There might be an order. I have no idea. You guys have to agree with me here, okay? You have to, because there are sometimes Easter eggs in this game where you can look at them and think to yourself, yeah, that looks a little bit strange. Rockstar Games definitely intended to do something. But with this one particular Easter egg, I've never felt as confident as the fact that there is something hiding here. And Rockstar Games have added in this complex pattern for us to follow, for us to solve, and for us to crack. So I believe there's a peyote plant just in that building over there. What sun do we see, though? Michael or Trevor? Which one do we see? And I guess we just follow the sun. I really do. We're a bird. What sun do we have? That's Trevor's sun. So the next one, you would become Trevor, for example. And you would follow that through until you get to the last one. And maybe something will happen. And I don't want to do that again, because I've literally gone through almost 2 hours now of just eating peyote plants, and I really need to do other things today, because I don't want to get to the end of this and find out that this might not be the way to do it, and there might be another way to do it. But either way, something is going on, and Rockstar Games want us to eat the peyote plants in some specific order, using a certain character for each one of them. So what I leave you guys to do right now is to work out exactly what this is. I know you guys love Easter eggs. I know there's some geniuses in the comments. Like, I've done stuff like this in the past, and we have actually found some pretty awesome Easter eggs together. So if you want to look into this, if you want to try and figure out exactly what Rockstar Games are hiding with this Easter egg, please make sure you do so, guys. I have also posted this in some of the biggest Easter egg communities in GTA 5, so maybe they'll also look into this as well. But I'm going to keep researching into this. I'll keep a close eye on exactly what you guys are finding out as well. So if you do find something, comment that in the comments below. I will read every single comment, and hopefully we can find out something together, and we can find out exactly what Rockstar Games are hiding, what this incredible Easter egg is, what this huge Easter egg is. And I honestly believe there's going to be some sort of peyote plant unlocked or something, or maybe the last peyote plant will turn us into some crazy animal where we can just go on a huge rampage around Los Santos. So there's plenty of opportunities, plenty of potential about what this Easter egg could lead to, but that's what I'm thinking, guys. So let me know if you do find anything in the comments below. If you have any idea about what we could do to solve this, let me know in the comments as well. But I know this is connected, and we have to use each character specifically with certain peyote plants. So if you guys did enjoy this episode, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. That would, of course, be absolutely amazing. And of course, guys, I recommend you press that subscribe button just below this video so you don't miss out on awesome stuff like this on a daily basis. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. My name is Nort, and stay absolutely awesome. I'll see you guys in the next video.